The first story I was referring to is about a little boy and his abuela riding the bus every day after church to go to their soup kitchen and give back to the community. And that was a really great story and everything. And it teaches you the importance of giving back to the people who surround you and the people who you see every day. And not just helping the people in your family, but also helping the people around you who may need it. And that was a really great story. And I almost did pick it. It was really good. I actually probably will go back for it. But I went with Julie and the Mango Tree. This book is so cute. And I couldn't really find any Caribbean or Latin American books. And a lot of the points in this class is that that kind of literature needs to be more integrated into the American curriculum. And that's exactly what I thought when I was reading this. This book's about a little girl living in Jamaica, and she just loves mangoes. Like, hold on. The cover's just her surrounded by hearts eating mangoes. She loves mangoes so much. But books like this are important because representation matters. There are so many people in America from so many different places, a lot of them coming from the Caribbean, and when they grow up in American schools and they're given an American education, they don't get to learn about the Caribbean and Latin American cultures. They get to learn about our cultures. They get to learn about the Boston Tea Party and the Civil War. And yes, while that is important, there are other things for them to be learning, like little girl growing up in Jamaica, hold on, let me see. Growing up in Jamaica, and she just loves mangoes. And mangoes are indigenous to her island where she lives. And it's say if she lived in Boston, or if she lived in like Plymouth or something, she'd have to go to a market or like a grocery store to get her mangoes. But right in her front yard is a big old mango tree. And it's important for places like that for us to be educated on them, because not a lot of people would think about Jamaica in the first place. So all they think about is, oh, hey, I got my mangoes from the grocery store. They don't think about where the mangoes come from. And so this book is really important on so many levels. It's important to teach us about where the mangoes come from and where mangoes grow, but also representation for little girls like this who didn't get to see themselves in books like this growing up, reading children's books like The Polar Express or Dr. Seuss. They didn't get to have books like Julie and the Mango Tree. So that's why books like this are important. So little girls and little boys with Caribbean or Latin American backgrounds can read about this. But not only that, people from my background, people from American backgrounds would benefit so much from having a more diverse education than just learning about America and European history. If we learn more about Caribbean history and culture, and even just the oral tradition, there's so many rich and really lovely, thoughtful stories and traditions that we could be learning about that would enhance our education so much that we're just ignoring. Like, I didn't really have a choice for more diverse education until I got to college, until I got an assignment like this. So I think this is great. I think this assignment was great. Julie and the Mango Tree is so wholesome, and it's so good. Taking place in Jamaica in the Caribbean is so good. And it shows us the beautiful, beautiful flora and fauna of the island. And all the mangoes. There's mangoes, there's chew plums, there's papaya, there's guava. So many delicious fruits just native to Jamaica, and of course other places. But all of these fruits, this little girl just has to feast on. She's got so many choices. And that's really great. And this book was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I would recommend to everybody.